What's going on, everybody? We are back again for another video. This is going to be like basically part 2, the reverse of the top 5 things I loved about this car. And so we're going to do the top 5 things honestly I hate about this car. So right now, my house, we got a garage sale going on for the next 2 weeks, so I really don't have a garage anymore to work on my car. So we're gonna do this video then. So yes, it's true, there are 5 things I hate about this car. Some are more passionate than others, and I think it's easier to hate a car, like hate things about a car. It's easier than, you know, things you love about a car, because you take things for granted. So we're gonna start at the bottom again. Number 5, work to number 1. So number 5 isn't that big of a deal. Number 1 is a big deal. So at number 5, wheel width. So yeah, it's not a huge thing, but what I really don't like is on the G8 GTs, the width of the wheels from the factory are 8 inches, and the wheels I just bought are also 8 inches. So I didn't help myself. But yeah, I mean, for the amount of torque and the power these things are capable of, you really can't get enough, grip with just, an 8-inch width. So one of the things I'm hoping to do over this next winter season or whatever, something I need to collect is a good set of at least rear wheels for the back of the car for when I want to go racing. Yeah, it's not terrible, but at the bottom of the list is the wheel width. And so we'll move on to number 4 is the red paint. Honestly, I know how to wrap, and I'm not the best, let's be real, but yeah, I've always hated red paint. And I was like, when I bought this car, I was like, I hate red. This was the best, price and condition G8 I could find when I was looking for G8s. And so I told myself I'd wrap it. Honestly, the red has grown on me a lot, because I used to hate red with like a burning passion. But specific to like these G8s, they're older cars. The Clearcoat on them is just freaking awful. I mean, I could show you guys. If you come see my car in person, you'll see. There are some spots where the Clearcoat is, just straight up flaking off, or it's like, really worn down. So a lot of things that I blacked out on the car, like the spoiler and the hood scoops, those are, all the Clearcoat was flaking off of them. And so other places, that I'm gonna wrap no matter what. I don't think I'm gonna do a full wrap yet, but I do want to do a wrap design. I'm gonna have to cover some of those spots on the paint that are just garbage. So that'll wrap us up for number 4. Next we have number 3, which is the gearing, which I mean is specific to me. The gearing is really nice. On the highway you're not riding anything, super high in the RPMs, helps with gas mileage and all that stuff. But when it comes to this car and what I'm doing with it in racing, the gearing is awful. It's a 2.92, and that's just not short enough for what I want to be doing. I have the same exact pretty much setup as my friend, except he traps way faster than me, and all he has is 3.27 gears, and I have those in a shed, in my shed. I have a Camaro diff, and so I really need to get those on. I'm going to do it when I do the supercharger. But yeah, the stock gearing, honestly, kind of poopy. But alright, up to number 2. And so, I really don't hate anything about this car with a passion. So like, none of these are super big. But number 2 is the lack of boost. And that's really picky. But like, I don't know, I think a boosted V8, like, that's the dream. That's why I got a supercharger. But yeah, I don't know, it's just me being picky. I really wish, with a nice strong V8 like this, it would have some type of forced induction, and so that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, it just kind of bothers me. It's nothing terrible, but I like boosted noises, so I'm doing it. And so yeah, number 2 isn't too big, but like, it's big enough that I'm changing it. And number 1, the biggest thing of all, which I will show you guys, is the placement of the cup holders in these G8s. So the way I like to drive is I like to normally have both of my arms kind of resting down and using my fingertips to steer the wheel. But, you know, you got your armrest here down at the side, and then right in front of it is your cup holder. So if you have a cup in it, I mean, you're going to be resting your arm on the cup. And then right in front of it is all the controls and the e-brake. You got pulled up, you know, to activate it or engage it. And if, you know, I don't know if this is just the Australians when they designed this car, they're not used to how large and in charge we like our drinks here in the States. But yeah, you know, if I have like, you know, my McDonald's extra large Coke or something, I can't pull my e-brake if I'm parking on a hill, which my driveway is in fact a hill. So yeah, I mean, just the placement is kind of crappy for if you're, you know, armed, trying to get to your window buttons, or even if you're trying to engage the e-brake. I think the cup holder placement just sucks. So I'll show you guys that now. Give you guys a little bit of my view. So like I said, if I got my armrest here, right in front of it is the cup holder. So if I'm trying to like steer like this, rest my arm, there's a cup here, it's in the way. And I'm parked in my driveway right now. Like I said, it's a hill. If it's engaged, it's hitting the cups. And if I have two cups in here, hey, they normally hit each other too. But I mean, yeah, just it is a really rough situation here. Alright, so as you can see, the cup holders, the placement of them sucks. And honestly, I'll add in another thing, they're not even that wide. Like, I can't even put like my good water bottles in them. But you've heard my piece now. I hate the cup holder. That's the only thing I really hate on this car. But yeah, that's it. That was number one. That wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll be getting to something where we're actually building the G8. I'm really anxious to. But yeah, we'll find out. That's how I ended the last video. We'll find out. Catch you guys later.